Are you stuck on ways to elevate your office look? I totally get it. We all lack creativity once in a while when it comes to our corporate wardrobe. Hey there, welcome back to the Elegance YouTube channel. My name is Adriana and I help young professionals just like you easily style outfits for a successful career. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can tie your scarf 8 different ways to elevate your look. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and to hit the bell so you are notified every time I post a video on Thursdays. Okay, so you're looking for a few different ways to kind of step up your look and elevate your outfits. Well, you are definitely at the right place. By the end of this video, you'll know how to tie a scarf so many fancy ways that they will become a conversation starter. Trust me, I've proven this formula on a Facebook Live on the taco in the past, where thousands of viewers have been able to recreate these really fun scarf looks. So let's jump right in with the first way to tie a scarf. Okay, so the first way I like to tie my scarf is nonchalantly. So literally just by wearing it over my outfit, throwing it on really casually. This is an easy way to wear your scarf when you're headed out the door. It's stylish. It looks like you are a little bit careless, but also put together at the same time. It's great if you have, a business casual setting, or if it's maybe a casual Friday at your office. So just throwing it on, letting it hang. It's a little bit unpredictable. Most people don't wear their scarves just loosely like that, but it adds a little bit of glam and a little bit of pizzazz to your corporate outfit. The second way I like to tie my scarf is in the form of a knot. So I simply take the end of the scarf, I place it behind my neck, and then I just go and wrap my scarf around my neck as many times as it will go around until I'm kind of left with this little bit over here. I will tie both of the ends together, just like so, in a really loose knot. I do it twice just to secure it in place. And then I kind of tuck this part underneath, hide it with the rest of the scarf so it doesn't show as much. Still showing. Or I'll stick it in behind my back. And there you go. You basically have a knot. I call it the knot because it's kind of tight around my neck. It will really keep me warm around my neck if I get a little bit chilly at the office. It's very editorial, very high fashion to wear around your neck like this. And it's the way I like to tie my scarf when I have, maybe an important meeting or I want to feel a little bit more posh and glamorous at the office. The third way I like to tie my scarf is in the shape of a braid. So what I do is I take both ends and I tie them, I kind of hold them together. I place the scarf behind my neck like so, leaving the loop open over here. And then I take only one of the two ends and stick it in the loop, just like that, leaving this part kind of exposed. What I tend to do is take the other end of the scarf and stick it through this loop by going underneath. So I take it from this end and then I drag it underneath and stick it back through the loop and pull it out from the other side. So then you pull both ends in place, kind of rearrange the scarf by itself, and there you go. You kind of have a little bit more of a braid. It's clean, it's professional. It's definitely a conversation starter because not everybody knows how to tie the scarf this sort of way, and it makes for a fun accessory and piece added to your corporate outfit. For this next method, I had to switch into something that's a little bit more loose because I also like to wear my scarves in the form of a sash. So this is a really great idea if you don't have a sash, if you don't have a belt, if you own, a piece of garment that's really loose. Just grab yourself a scarf, twirl it like so all the way through so you kind of get a really thin sash or scarf to tie around your waist. I just twirl it around and then simply just place it around your waist, essentially. It's very, very simple, very different, a little bit unique. If it gets undone, just keep twirling it until it's the size that you're happy with and it's thin enough for your liking. You can also rearrange it the way you prefer, but I like to keep twirling it until it's really, really thin, and then I tie the two ends into a tight knot on the side to give it more of that belt look and to kind of finish it off. Maybe I'll do it in the center and then I'll turn it around like so, and then I'll turn it to the side, fix my loose blazer. And there you go. You have yourself a really cute sash, really simple way to tie a sash, and it adds a little bit more of your personality to your outfit. Comment below scarf in caps right now if you like this new method of tying a scarf. So for this next look, it kind of resembles the first way we tied a scarf, but it has a little bit of a twist, which is adding a bow at the end. So what you want to do is place the scarf behind your neck once again. Let one side be longer than the other. Tie the long side around your neck a couple of times until you can't anymore. And then with the two loose ends, make sure that they're about the same length. What you want to do is tie them in a knot. Continue to make sure that they are the same length as well. With each end, you want to create another loop in itself, just like so. So you've got one on one end and one on the other. And then you can take both loops and tie them together in a knot. So just like that. Pull it all in place. Make sure that the two ends are still sticking out. Rearrange everything if you need it to. And there you have it, a nice wrap scarf with a little bow. The sixth method to tie a scarf is in the shape of a wrap. So it's a little bit like a bow, but not exactly. So basically what you want to do is take the center of your scarf, place it behind your neck, and take the two ends, cinch them together over here, leaving quite a bit of the scarf loose like so. You want to take this section and just tie it into a knot like that. Pass it through the loop. And then you can let your scarf hang just like that. Now I call it a wrap because it kind of wraps the nape of my neck and kind of gives me a nice elongated length. I tend to wear my scarf this way if I have a big important meeting or if I really have to impress that day. I love, stepping up my look and making sure I'm always put together because I'm always on the hunt for a promotion. If you haven't seen my video on what you wear to work determines your chances of getting a promotion, I will link it below. Check it out. It's got really good insight on how you can fix all of the mistakes and put all the chances on your side to increase your success in your career. Okay, so the seventh way to wear a scarf is to actually tie it in your hair. So this is a fun and unexpected way to wear a scarf. This one is obviously really, really long to tie in your hair, but if you have the really thin ones that you can kind of wrap together really, really finely, or if they're kind of much shorter than these, pull it out. Put it in your hair. It's a fun accessory. People don't really think about doing that sort of thing, and it kind of adds your own touch of your personality as well to your corporate look. So kind of just tying it like this and letting your hair come through on top. It's a really easy way to get creative with your scarf and, keep it looking cute and different. Okay, so the eighth and final way to wear your scarf is actually in the form of a cinch. So what I like to do is I sometimes will pair an actual belt with these loose structured cardigans, and I will add my scarf just like so and kind of tuck it into my belt. This way my scarf is out of the way all day. I have a really nice fun pop of color and a great accessory to add to my corporate outfit. And it just kind of helps me look put together while it's kind of stays tucked away and doesn't bother me all day. So there you go, just like that. There you have it. Now you know exactly how to tie a scarf to dress to impress and have a really fun, elevated wardrobe. In case you wanted 10 more ideas as to how to style a scarf, check out my blog post I linked in the description box below on how to wear a scarf 10 different ways. Also, if you want to join a community of people just like you, I have a secret society on a Facebook group where I share up-to-date fashion advice and tons of advice on what to wear to the office and how you can style different pieces. I would love for you guys to join us over there so we can further this conversation. Don't forget to like and share this video with all of your friends and family if you think they can utilize different ways to tie a scarf and elevate their look, and please subscribe so you never miss a video over here on Elegance. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll talk again next Thursday. See you guys soon. Bye.